because I would argue at that point, genuinely, and it'll get booze, but I would argue at that point, LeBron has had some filler paths to the finals as well.
Lord.
So at that point, everybody has filler paths or filler rings. I would argue that, and you don't even like them. I'd argue Giannis had a filler path, or the Suns had a filler path. Point. The only reason we don't care is because Tim Duncan has the fundamental moniker. Tim Duncan has the boring play style, but in terms of actual like winning basketball games, ain't nothing filler about him. And even then, I would argue, while a lot of people give it doubt for not having the Finals MVP or whatever, Tim Duncan winning rings way past his prime and winning 67 games way past his prime only showed that he was not a filler champion. If he was never in those insanely winning teams, if he was never able to win a championships way past his prime, I'd hear you. But the fact that it took, to be honest, I'm not going to call it fluke because basketball is a beautiful sport and these things happen every time. But it took one of the greatest shots in history and Super Saiyan Braun prior to it for them to not get both of those rings, just for them to follow up. Just to get the first ring, just for the second season. The following season, they beat them by a finals margin. To call that same guy a Mickey champion, and he did it 5 times, ridiculous. You just don't like how he played, bro.
No, I like how he played. I like the bank shot. I like the blocks, the passing. You know what I'm saying? I like Tim Duncan. I'm just saying, when we look at those rings, it just seems like very opportunistic rings. You know what I'm saying?
What ring isn't opportunistic?
When they go low, we go high. Type.
99% of rings are opportunistic. That's what I'm talking about.
Especially his.
Oh my god.
Especially
my god, man. Let me think of a Celtics take. I gotta get this nigga back, bro. He keeps doing this with Tim, bro.
Nah, but filler rings is kind of crazy though. Don't like just because the opponent wasn't like memorable, like because the opponent wasn't memorable.
The whole point is just I just find it funny that like when people like ring off the champions in the past, they're always free.
It struggles on the Spurs. No, it struggles on the Spurs. No, it is funny. Now I'm a comedic guy. It's fucking hilarious. You're like, okay, easy. Lakers. That was the bad boys. Fuck. Who? like shit. That's it is.
They always go from Lakers 3-peat to the Pistons beat them. There was a ring in between there that people just keep on forgetting. This is funny.
Who did that?
If anyone got filler rings, it's Kawhi motherfucking Leonard.
Let's talk about it. Wow. Now let's talk about it. Now let's really talk about it. That's what I was saying. No. So like, what rings aren't opportunistic? Because someone was up. It was Rob up here talking about Kawhi better than Luka. What, for 2019?
Yeah, Kawhi was a demon in 2019, bro.
Luka was the same thing, except he didn't get the luckiest bounce of all time.
Oh. Holy smokes. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I still feel some type of way because I thought it was a little racist when Luka Doncic hit that 3 in front of them boys in a bubble and the Black Lives Matter logo walking back talking about this my shit. So, you know, as much as I love Luka Doncic, at the time in the matter in which the climate of the world was,
read the room type shit.
That was crazy, bro.
I would have stood on the sign. He was
You feel the same way about Tyler Hero?
Right there. Oh.
Huh?
Do you feel the same way about Tyler Hero?
Nah, because I watched LeBron shoulder bump him to oblivion in the NBA Finals.
I mean, I guess he was still doing work. Walking on the Black Lives Matter.
The snarl? You remember the snarl, J. Rob?
The snarl was nasty, but you know he's American, so we good with him, bro.
Apparently
I'm xenophobic, so you know he from the great state of Wisconsin, so you know, real American state, Wisconsin.
How'd you feel about Miles Leonard?
Big Miles.
Damn.
Yo, you trying to catch me sleep. I'm Gucci, bro. I'm good. I don't want no smoke.
That's what we do over here. We
keep
it a buck until you can't keep the bucks in your house.
I think he's playing
we keep it a buck until you can't keep it in your house, buddy.
I think he's playing in the Euro League. You know, I mean, I don't co-sign anything he personally said.
I got one, buddy in the chat. Myers didn't even say anything crazy. Kim, you're a racist.
Got him.
It always
got him.
Throw Myers with a name out there, you'll find the racists. I promise you, you'll find them.
All right, chat. Next poll is up between me and Sage, and then we'll go to the winners bracket. All right, we'll go to the winners bracket.
I personally think it was rigged.
All I'm gonna say, is what you think about Braun in 2012?
It was rigged.
I asked a bad question. I should have asked it better. I should have asked the question better. It would have been more compelling.
Sage, what'd you say?
I said, so what do you think about Braun in 2012?
Great ring. What?
Great ring. Oh,
It was a ring. It wasn't a filler ring. LeBron's first ring is a filler ring.
It's only not filler because y'all like Kevin Durant.
Oh, don't make me defend KD now. What the fuck? That was a great ring.
I was going to. That's what I was trying to do.
No, you're sick, buddy.
I was going to have you defend KD, bro. I was going to do
sick.
it.
You're not about to make me compare the 2012 Thunder to the 99 Knicks with.
Nah.
I don't even know who's on that team.
You know you like Wayne, bro. It's fine. You know you like Wayne.
I do like Wayne.
You know you like Wayne.
He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. All right, let's see what this poll is looking like.
Actually, you know what I should have debated you on, Damo?
What's up?
I do not think
LaMelo Ball versus
like
Halliburton.
Notes in here. It's Mickey Ball. Who?
LaMelo
versus who?
LaMelo Ball and Halliburton.
You're taking LaMelo?
Oh, no way you taking Melo.
Mm-hmm. I don't know basketball, though, you know, like they say. I don't know ball, but I like LaMelo, man, over Halliburton.
Well, hold on. Wait. We might be able to do it. Okay. So who won?
I really do like LaMelo over him.
Damo won his shit. Mm-hmm. DCam by default.
Oh, it's a bracket? Oh, I thought we just
and shit. Then whatchamacallit? Sage just won. So the winners is Dom, DCam.
Yo,
and Sage.
I know y'all let's keep it a buck, so I just wonder, are y'all going to talk about Diddy or y'all worried about them people coming to find y'all?
Well, we talked about Diddy.
We talked about on the podcast.
I'm straight over.
I talked about Diddy today.
I'm afraid of my.
I don't want. I'm gonna watch.
I felt like the conversation would have been, because I wasn't informed on everything. I think Omar's more informed on shit, so he might have been able to lead the conversation a little better than me. But we talked about it. Though.
Yeah, definitely. I made my jokes about it and shit, but it's just too many things that keep coming up about that kind of shit. But long story short, I don't want to speak too much on it. I ain't going to disrespect him. I like my car.
Man, fuck that nigga Diddy. That nigga be out here diddling like people. He out here abusing women. He been out here touching on these men rappers all these years. I'm glad he getting exposed. Him and Birdman need to be stoned, nigga. Them niggas are villains. They're modern day super villains, nigga. Niggas are horrible.
So
your car must mean a lot.
So you telling me Diddy is Homelander?
Nah, I'm not gonna say Homelander.
Lex Luthor?
That nigga's he like the Penguin. He's the Penguin.
The Penguin.
Diddy's the Penguin, my nigga. And Birdman is Two-Face, nigga. Them niggas is dead ass Gotham villains, nigga.
Birdman is too.
Oh shit, bro.
And Mr. Beast can't help him. He's too busy. And Mr. Beast can't help him. Jimmy too busy building wells in Africa.
Yeah, I'm good with Mr. Beast, man. I'm good with Mr. Beast.
Jimmy's underground.
Shout out to Mr. Beast,
Jimmy
man.
is underground for a week.
Jimmy, Elon, all them niggas are modern day superheroes. No cap, niggas don't want to talk about it.
I'm waiting for the video to come out where Mr. Beast goes. I'm gonna create generational wealth for black people in America. I wonder how that goes out. What if he does something crazy?
Oh man!
What if he does something like crazy, like I'm Mr. Beast, and I'm gonna pay reparations and throws a bag out to everybody?
And guess what's gonna happen?
Yo, Sage, I'm telling you that could happen, bro. Mr. Beast is capable of anything, bro. I'm convinced, bro.
They try to pack him up somehow. They try to pack him up.
He will be on a T-shirt, nigga. Remembering Jimmy.
They gonna try to kill that nigga. They're gonna try to kill that nigga.
Yo, he would get an automatic N-word pass. He would automatically get an N-word pass. He do that, bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
I'm building 1,000 public schools in Harlem. First, I'm building 1,000 public schools in Harlem.
1,000 schools.
I ain't gonna lie. I got higher expectations. That nigga should have built a well in Flint. No cap.
Facts.
He did build all those wells.
Yo.
He couldn't go to
all
Flint.
Those wells
Just one for Flint, dog. Just
one well in Flint.
Wait,
let me know
Flint still doesn't have clean water?
Hell no.
Wow. That's actually really disappointing.
I actually don't know. Let me not lie. I don't want to lie to you. I actually don't know. I assume not, though. I ain't heard nothing about it. All the rappers I know from Flint still say don't drink the water.
I ain't gonna lie. Mars is right. First world country without clean water. That's crazy, bro. Incredible.
Oh, God damn, them niggas can't get a cup.
Like niggas can't go in the sticks and find some fucking dirty ass water.
Just imagine sniffing a water bottle. Like,
all right, buddy.
Well, actually, West Virginia, if you go to West Virginia, they say you shouldn't drink the water there either.
First of all, I don't go through West Virginia.
Just saying.
I got
That's where the most like inbred children and mutated children are.
That's a bad idea.
A nigga like me ain't got no business going to West Virginia.
On God, though.
Virginia for me. No cap.
On God, though.
That's where they get made, B-Souls. You ask what they got to do with the water. That's where they do it.
Not for real.
All right, man. Let's get this winners bracket ready. I don't know how we want to do this. Who's top?
I think at this point,
I think me and DKM should debate because chill.
Yeah, just chop me, bro, and let them go. Because at this point, because we lost Chill, so the schedule is different. But the way Chill left was funny as fuck, so it's all good. We just scrap the plan. Let's have Robin.
And I'm out. I'll fuck with that shit. All right, J-Rob and DKM can debate, and winner gets Damo. Pause. That's what we're doing.
Hey yo,
let's do it that way.
All
right.
It don't matter. Let's do it that way.
Any Luka takes? I think DKM trying to get some Luka takes.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah, you had a lot to say about Luka. I know DKM don't fuck with 90%, and I don't actually. I'm with DKM on this.
He don't fuck with Luka Doncic.
Don't fuck with 90%.
No, you had a lot to say about other players being better than Luka.
I do like Luka Doncic though. I do like him though. I know, but
apparently not enough.
I think he's better than your boy Jason Tatum. I know that. Definitely top 5 B-Souls. I definitely think he's top 5. So I like Luka.
Cut it. 5. That's too many. Knock a few off. You might get them.
What player do you think he is in the NBA?
You said, well, who's better?
We debating Luka Doncic. I don't think that's a good debate.
Wait. I got you.
Anything, anywhere, any place.
I got you. I'll throw some prompts out there.
Okay.
Top 5 point guards. J-Rob, go. No order.
Luka Doncic. Steph Curry.
Okay.
Top 5 point guards. I'm gonna go Tyrese Halliburton.
Okay.
De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
All right.
Is this season or just in general? This season. I just had to make sure.
I already see where we're about to have a disagreement, and I love it.
Yeah, I know it's gonna happen.
Shane Larkin again.
I'm praying for this parlay to hit.
There's somebody I do want to say because he's on my team and he's my dog, but I want to win this debate, so I know I can't say it. Does SGA count as a point guard or is that a 2 guard?
I would say so. I was
going to say if you count SGA as a point guard, then I'm going to say SGA as 5. But if you say Josh Giddey's the point guard, then
nah. SGA is fine. DKM, who's your top 5 point guards?
So it's this season, yeah.
This season, yeah.
Less.
Right. Okay. I got my boy Ja Morant number 1 coming in at number 2. I'm gonna say real shit. I've got Luka 1, Curry 2. I don't know this season. I can't do this season, bro. I don't feel right putting a guy who's had 10 good games over somebody like Curry or Dame. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't sit right with me, bro. But
that's very valid. I say that all the time.
I tell you what, though, you had Tyrese Halliburton up on there, and you got him ahead of LaMelo, and we can talk about that.
I said I would take LaMelo. See, the problem is you got to start reading Mars dick ride me in the chat. I said I prefer LaMelo Ball over Tyrese Halliburton, but right now I think Tyrese Halliburton is having a better season, so I'm not going to not be objective when saying the top 5.
So it sounds like DKM would say that LaMelo Ball is having a better season, right, DKM?
Hell yeah.
How so?
Well, there we go.
You know, basketball is a sport of moments, you know? And Tyrese Halliburton had an opportunity a few weeks ago to end this discussion once and for all. LaMelo started out the season rough. Melo was choking, you know. They're from the same draft class. That was a personal matchup between the two. Tyrese dropped 40-something. LaMelo barely scrapping double digits. Ball in his hand, game on the line, debate on the line. LaMelo took that man's soul and he hasn't looked back since. You got an opportunity to hit a game-winning shot on the guy that you've been debated back and forth with. And when you're all on an island by yourself and you don't have no screen and you're taking it to Rucker Park type shit and you got to cross the man up and get a shot off and you get ripped at half court and you're supposed to say that guy's better than the next man, I ain't having it, bro. And LaMelo ain't looked back since. You look at LaMelo's run of games since then, going crazy with it. Look what he did to your boy JT tonight.
Not too much.
Listen, no, I agree.
Oh,
I
shit.
agree.
He went
I
off
agree.
tonight?
I agree with that. DKM. I'm very much high on LaMelo Ball. I think he had a rough start to the year. I'm very much a fan of his game, and I do think going forward, this debate would be a little closer. Maybe if this was a year or towards the back end of the year. However, if you look at Tyrese Halliburton, I think the way he's changed life in Indiana says a lot about him as a player. I think right now where he's at in his game, I think Tyrese Halliburton elevates the players around him better than LaMelo Ball. And I think if you look at his playmaking, I think he's one of the best initiators of offense in the NBA right now, along with being obviously a great scorer. If LaMelo's a bit hampered by what goes on in Charlotte, to be honest, I don't think they have the best. I don't think they have the best pieces around him. However, I do think Tyrese Halliburton though has maximized the things around him at this point better than LaMelo Ball has at this point. And listen, the Pacers, I think, are going to be more competitive this season just because of what Tyrese Halliburton is doing for him. And 24-11, that's how you get on an all-NBA team. He's probably going to finish this year on one of them all-NBA teams. I don't think LaMelo's may finish anywhere higher than third team all-NBA, if that. I think it's almost a lock that Tyrese Halliburton will be in them first two teams just because of what he's been able to do for the Indiana Pacers. So if it was up to me right now, I would have to put Tyrese at this very moment in their careers over LaMelo Ball. But I do.
And the
but if it
careers
were
of
up
season.
to me, this careers though, for me, if I was a general manager picking between the two, I personally would pick LaMelo Ball because I know I will put him in a better season to succeed. But ultimately, right now, I think right now Tyrese is having a better season.
Well, first of all, if you're talking about consistently over the course of the whole season, LaMelo started off rough. So I understand where you're going with that. But to touch on what you said about a situation, I lived in Charlotte for 3 months. I covered that team, the Charlotte Hornets, courtside at every game. And I can't even speak on some of the stuff that was going on there in Charlotte. Matter of fact, I will. And this is all just the public information right now. Let's go through what the type of people LaMelo Ball has been surrounded with in the NBA. Michael Jordan, the most absent owner in basketball history. That man would walk up, watch 2 plays, go up to his private box, and start gambling. I saw him in person. I walked past him. He had no interest in watching the game. Secondly, Montrezl Harrell was once LaMelo Ball's teammate.
That thug.
During his time in Charlotte, this man got pulled over for trying to move food from one side of the country to the other. James Bouknight, DUI. Caught with a gun on his lap.
Shout out to my UConn boys, man.
Fell asleep with a gun on his lap.
With a gun on his lap. Miles Bridges, we don't even need to talk about that.